Hello guys, now my pals are going to Harry Potter Ron Weasley's birthday. This is where your friend George's boyfriend, which we're doing the Todoroki Dumbledore series. Let's go. Fred, George, do you know your brother's birthday was today, March 1st? Ah, yes, you weren't there because of your mission that day. Yes, I felt bad. Fred looked at Toy. Are you alright? I mean, if I didn't go on that mission, I would have celebrated your family on Ron's special day. Don't worry, how about we make this? What? Fred and George smiled. I have an idea, Fred said, smiling. I'll ask my family to throw a party for Ron on the 2nd, even though I wasn't even there. Fred smiled. My mother loves you as a son, and even if you missed Ron's birthday at first, she'll maybe make a little party for Ron today. You wouldn't, would you? Why would I? Fred said, smiling. Alright, sent a letter to his mother, saying Toby's already home. Got one back? George said, looking at the letter coming back. Looks like she wants us to get going. Going where? Toya said, looking at him. You still have that present? Fred said, ask. And Toya, yeah. Come on, let's go. Toya picked up the present box. Wait, we're really doing this? Toya said, looking at Fred and George. Yep, we're going to take him with us. Where are we going? We're going to Dumbledore fighting out. Don't worry about Dumbledore, McGonagall, or Snape. We got a party to get to. Fred said, smiling. But, hey, everything's going to be fine. You said you didn't want to celebrate Ron's birthday. Well, let's get going, Fred said, smiling. Tony sighed. I know we'll get out of this, am I? Nope, not at all. Once they got to the burrow to his side. Well, I guess we're here. Yes, we are, George said, opening the door. Come on in, Fred said, grabbing to his head. But don't worry, everything's going to be fine, Fred said, smiling. George knew what Toy was getting at. Don't worry, Mom had baked everything and got them ready. So let's go, Toy said. Alright, fine. Once they got inside, Ron looked shocked. We're doing this again, Ron said. Guess who's here? Fred smiled. Wait, is that... Hi. Toy smiled. Toy, it's good to see you. Ron looked. That's why we're celebrating again. Molly smiled. So you finally came? Well, the mission took a while. Toy shook his head. But I guess I'm here today. Toy smiled at the family, Weasley family. So, Ron, here. Presents later, Toy. Oh, come on, Miss Molly. Don't worry, let's celebrate. Toy smiled. Alright. After everything, it was present time. Ron opened his family's presents and went to Toy's. Toy, what did you get him? Ginny asked. Ginny asked. I am not going to tell you. Once Ron opened it, Toy smiled. I kinda guessed you might need this. Toy smiled. Ron smiled happily. Thank you, Ron said, excited to see the present he always wanted. Well, you saw mine, so I thought I'd create you would use something identical to my utility belt. Ron smiled joyfully. I finally got one, Ron said excitedly. I'm going to probably be a hero someday. Tony laughed in his head. Maybe one day, Ron, but not right now. Tony smiled on. Friend George sighed. You had to get him a utility belt? What? He's been begging to try mine out, so why not give him his own? Besides, It's more Weasley-matic than I ever thought. Aw, you put Weasley stuff in, didn't you? Some of it, Tony said. Some safe stuff, so he doesn't hurt himself. Molly sighed. Sighed hopefully. Ron doesn't hurt himself. Sigh, sigh and sigh again. Thank you, she said, understanding that Tony cares for Ron's safety. Don't worry, he won't hurt himself. Tony smiled. Ron started pleading with detail about this is so cool. Ron said excited. So what's in it? Ron asked. Just your normal hero stuff and some jokes along the way. Jokes? You know, friend George's things in case you want to bring them back. Ron smiled delightfully. I finally get to bring my brothers back, Ron said joyfully, looking at them with a sinister look. You guys won't be pranking me when I got this. Friend George sighed. You had to put our jokes in, didn't you? Only some of my own. Not mostly yours, but mostly all of my jokes that I would have done on you. Tony said, looking at both boys. Oh no, he has to his ultimate weapons. In pranking. Fred said, looking at George. We're doomed. Fred said to George. Tony sighed. Boys, everything will be fine, I promise you. If he doesn't find the button for those pranks. Oh, thank God. Fred and George thought at the same time. Don't you mean thank me? I didn't give him any instruction how to use it. You should have. Arthur thought. Don't worry, it's kind of a thinking mechanism. My sensing that gave me an explanation how to use it, telling about. Tony said, look at it, Arthur. Just say push any button if it works. Just hope it hasn't been weird. Tony looked to the side. Every single time I touched one, I went to a weird phase. Okay, Arthur thought. What was his Tony's master like? Don't worry, he's a good guy. Tony thought back to his master laughing at him every time he pressed the wrong button and something magical happened at the end. A funny gadget doo-wop went out. So, Ron, if you can't figure it out, just read this. Tony said, knowing what the Weasley family was getting at. He pulled out his master's old instruction manual, which also manifests as an instruction manual for the Ron's utility about. Thanks, Ron said, look at it. What's it in Old English? Sorry. My writing's Old English. Tony sighed. I guess I didn't give you the reason my English right in my sorry, wrong one. Tony sighed, taking that back. Oops. Tony now pulling out the real one, gave it to Ron. Here, this is yours. It's the one that I want you to try figure out, but I know what you use. Just follow the instructions. Write down what your gadget tool is. Oh, cool, thanks. Don't worry. From a master to a student, just try not to hurt yourself. Will do, Ron said, smiling. What was the Old English writing? Back then I had Old English writing. The other thing I was good at was typing on the computer. Tony sighed, looking to the side. Every teacher I ever had told me I had to use a computer. Never wanted to read Old English and chicken writing. Tony lay aloud to his head. Even though one teacher did like to read Old Chicken and Old English writing, Old Chicken writing. They seemed to love it. Tony remembered that sensei. Always reading his papers and reading his stories they wrote by pen and paper. That sensei would always talk him into writing with pen and paper. I miss those days. Why? Because McGonagall even said, grab your computer that one time? Um, that was one time. She just got tired of chicken Ryan. And I quote, I'm a little tired right now. I can't read your Old English right. I'm sorry. All the other times she read my Old English writing. What about Dumbledore? We don't talk about the Old English right he had to read. Besides, that was elementary school that the person had to read it on Old English writing. Tony said, looking back at it when he was back in his own timeline. So, huh? What do you ever feel like you want to go back to Japan? Fred asked. What do you mean? I mean, Fred said, getting close to him. Will you feel like going back to see Ray? I mean, yeah, I miss my mom, but I don't miss my dad. I miss my brothers and sisters, but I don't miss anyone else. I do miss my uncles and aunts. Tony now got emotional again. Hey, it's going to be alright, Fred said, looking at him. No, it's not. I'm stuck here. You're safer here than out there with that you-know-what. Yeah, I know, it's just... Tony, look at me. Dumbledore, McGonagall, and everyone else is here for you. Your mom and your brothers, your aunts and your uncles and your sister are there for you. They want you to have a good life, Fred said, smiling. We're here for you. Our family is here for you. Don't worry about it, Fred said, smiling, kissing the top of his head. We love you, both of them said at the same time. Hope you guys enjoy. Peace out.